What's up, YouTube? I'm bringing you my Qliphort deck that I got second place with at locals last week. So let's get started. So I played 2 Scout, 1 Monolith, triple Carrier, probably your best card in the deck. I like it more than Helix or Stealth. It's just so versatile and it's really good against Shaddols. Then of course 3 Helix. Basically your MST of the deck. You don't really need an to run MSTs with Helix, but yeah, Helix is really good, and it's a 9 scale, which you don't play many of in this deck, so it's really good. And then I play 3 Stealth. One of probably the second best monster in the deck behind Carrier, in my opinion. Just lets you, it can wipe your opponent's boards if you tribute a Carrier and a Helix with it. It's really good. Probably one of the best monsters in the deck. I play 1 disc. A lot of people play 2. I like the 1 disc. I don't really think it's necessary. You don't go into many disc OTK plays, so I think 1 is fine. And to round out the Qliphort engine, just 1 shell. I like the shell. It's a 9 scale, so that helps out. And sometimes you can let you push for a game, but it's alright. It's not great. So that's it for the Qliphort monsters. Then lastly, I play 2 Trampolinks. The ability to go into the extra deck is just so good. Plus you get the extra scout, another scout search per turn with this. It's just fantastic. Trampolinks is very good. I suggest everybody to try it out. And around out the monsters, I play 2 Veiler, because it's really good against Satellers. It stops the Trish. It stops your opponent from getting free pluses with Mathematician. Just an overall fantastic card. That's it for the monsters. On to the spells. The Lone Sacrifice. Triple Summoner's Art, because you need to see that Scout. 3 Upstart. I was playing MSTs before this, but I realized that you need to play this because if you don't see Scout by turn 2 or turn 3, you're pretty much going to lose the game if you don't have any traps to stall. So Upstarts are kind of mandatory. Plus it lets you deck then. And 2 Duality. 1 Raigeki and 1 Book. This isn't really my favorite card, but I mean, it's not that great. I usually side it out every game. It's okay, but if anything, I'd probably take that out, but it's alright. It worked okay. That's it for the spells. Lastly, for the traps, played triple Mind Crush, probably the best trap of the format right now. Very good. Hurts every deck mostly, excuse me. Then I play 2 Mirror Force because it lets you stall, and then it can wipe out your opponent's boards if they try to overextend. And then for the 1-ofs, I played 1 Bottomless, very good in the mirror. 1 Torrential. If you can pull this off against like Yosenju, if they go 2 or 3 Yosenjus deep, or even against Tellers, you can usually just get them out of the game. It's usually game over, so it's alright. 1 Solemn, self-explanatory. 1 Vanities, 1 Skill Drain, and to round out the traps, 1 Recreate. It's a searchable Fiendish Chain, so it's a fantastic trap. One of my favorite cards in this deck. So that's it for the main deck. I don't have loser turns just yet, but I would probably just take out like 1 Mind Crush and maybe the Torrential or the Book of Moon to put those in. But yeah, that's it for the main deck. Onto the side deck, I played 2 Vanities Fiend and 2 Majesty's Fiend. If you can get one and the other alongside in the same duo, it's pretty much GG unless you get Raigeki or Darkhold. But most of the times I actually didn't side in the Majesty's Fiend, and sometimes I didn't even side in the Vanities Fiends, but they're nice to have if you need them. And then the 3 MST for cards like Mistake or in the Mirror, very good. So it's just one of the best spell cards of all time. 2 Stormforth for, it's a 1 card Jin out, and then it lets you summon your Majesty's or Vanity's Fiend without having to really give up anything, so yeah, very good. Play 2 Light Imprisonings. I'd probably take these out for Chaos Trap holes, or I don't know, it's alright. It's not that great, but I mean, it did a job. And I played 2 Shadow Imprisonings. These are always great. And to round out the traps, 2 Imperial Iron Walls. These are fantastic. So that's it for the side deck. And lastly, for the extra deck, I played 1 Durandal, never went into it. 1 Ragnazero. 1 Dweller, really good against dolls. 1 Rhapsody. This was actually one of my favorite cards that I used, because the ability to get rid of your opponent's Necros, like their spells in the graveyard, so good. Plus, you can attach it to another one if another Xyz if you want. Like if you can attach this to a Carnagoran, it's pretty much game over if your opponent doesn't have like a Dark or Raigeki. Then I played 1 Cowboy, 1 Heartland Draco, 1 101, 1 Exciton. Loved using this in the mirror, it's so good. And then to round out the extra deck, 1 Ptolemaeus and 1 Diamond, just because more should all hate. So that's it for the deck, guys. Thank you for watching.